Okay, guys. So this is the next episode of our walkthrough here. There's a couple things we're going to do over here real quick, and then we're going to be taking on the Watchdogs of Farron, the Abyss Watchers. I'm just setting up my timer real quick, so I don't go too ridiculously over time. See if we can get a backstab on this fucker. Aha! Man, these guys don't give a fuck. Hi. As we can see, we got this fucker over here. Now, the biggest thing that sucks is this is really closed quarters. So, there's that. And this one is considerably stronger than the last couple we fought. Oh, forgot about that part. Whew. I don't do so good in close quarters. Ooh, there we go. Yeah, when you see him stagger back on his legs like that... Ooh, I'm gonna have to stop at the shrine and level up. When you see him stagger like that, if you can get in front of him, you do a type of opportunity attack. Get great magic weapon there. And then over here, we've now made another type of shortcut. This is the Road of Sacrifices, and right over there is that Black Knight that we've gotten our ass kicked by, and that's Road of Sacrifices. So we've made a type of shortcut. I mean, with the bonfire there, you know, there's not really any reason why we'd really want to use it, but, you know, it's there. It's an option. Now, over here, what we're going to do is there's a couple items to grab here, and then I'm just going to homeward bone to Firelink because I want to use up those souls before I take on the boss. Down there is where all those, you can see one over there, where all the basilisks are, where we got the antiquated set. And we get atonement here. We get a hollow gem, and that's a cool item. And I think that's it. Yeah. So we are going to bone... We're going to bone Firelink. Hollow gems create hollow weapons. It's said to peer into the essence of the wielder, which boosts... whose luck boosts attacks. This doesn't outright say it, but basically the more hollowed you are, the stronger this is. The stronger an infusion it is, like on your weapon. And the way you become hollowed is, as you are dying, like as you have deaths, you come and talk to Yol. I'll show you guys real quick. I want to be on the other side. Yeah, over here, right? I think. Or did I get turned around again? Yeah. We talked to Yol.
Oh, this, and I thank.
And you ask to draw out your true strength. Now, if you begin doing that, that's going to bring you towards a certain ending of the game. And like if you want to ask me what that's going to do, I don't want to say it in here, so I'm spoiling it for people. But if you ask in the comments, I can tell you all about it. But yeah, if you start drawing out your strength, you're going to be bringing yourself towards a certain ending of the game. Let's see if we can upgrade any of our weapons. Oh! And I'll reinforce my Estus Flask. I've been upgrading the the great sword. I also gave it a heavy infusion because I might switch to this in a bit. Oh, those are about even right now, aren't they?
Pretty like that.
Oh, actually, it's a little bit better if I save those larger Titanite shards. I'm gonna save those shards, but I'm not gonna switch weapons right now because that is slower, and that'll probably make the Abyss Watchers a bit harder for me. So I'm gonna hold off on that for a minute.
Very well then taken.
Oh, can't even get a level up.
Farewell, Ashen Maiden.
We will talk to Ludleth because we got that Stray Demon Soul.
Aha, so.
So the new one is Soul of a Stray Demon, spew a boulder from one's mouth. But you can also get Havel's Ring. And that is from the same one, right? Yep, Soul of a Stray Demon. Ring for warriors keen on heavy accoutrements. Increases maximum equip load. This ring was named after Havel the Rock, the battlefield compatriot of Gwen, the First Lord. The art of war has been a constant since ages past, and those who would follow in Havel's footsteps are no fewer than in his own day. Now, especially since this character is not magically inclined in any way, shape, or form, I'm getting Havel's Ring. I fucking love Havel's Ring.
Treat the fire key.
Oh, that was actually a different thing that he was about to say. If I'd realized that, I wouldn't have leapt away. But he'll say it again, so I'm not worried. Oh, that's right. I took off one of my rings, so I was lighter anyway. Now, what's cool about this is it will increase your equip load. That's a pretty damn decent amount, too. So, we'll whip that on. I'm thinking about the boss and what I should have equipped. I don't think... Oh, and we also got the Lingering Dragon Crest ring earlier. In the last episode. A special ring given to those who are deemed fit to undertake the journey of discovery in Vinheim, home of sorcery. Extends the length of a spell effect. Apropos to the Dragon School, the seal depicts an everlasting dragon, which is one of the ancient ones. Lingering dragons. A lingering dragon symbolizes the true nature of consummate. Bleh. A lingering dragon symbolizes the true nature of the consummate sorcerer. There we go. I do know how to speak on occasion, but only occasionally. So now that we've got that, man, once I equip that, it'd still be heavy as fuck. But it'd still be closer. That's the other thing, is this sword is heavy as fuck. It's literally twice as heavy as this Wyender. So, but for now... Ooh, I could wear Lothric Knight Armor. Fuck yes. I love Lothric Knight Armor, it's just really fucking heavy. And is there anything else I need to buy before we get back to the primary bullshit? Let's see if you say anything different yet.
Gaining admission to the league.
Yeah. Same shit as before. He will be saying something different after we defeat the Legion because he's a defector of the Legion. Oh, we'll give her our Umbral Ash real quick.
Ashen One, what woeful umbral ash is this? This barren dust, stuff of a fool, won't yield aught. Where didst thou happen upon the stuff? Tell me for the sport. Oh yes, I see. Clinging to lofty dreams in this dying world, more's the pity. It must come from one most foolish indeed. Wouldst thou not agree?
He's kind of an asshole. I don't remember if that actually even changes anything or not. It might. I can't remember for sure. Oh, the life ring. I laugh at this because it makes me think of the first game. And the way it was worded in the first game, it was worded a little bit different, and it made it sound like a really cool ring, and then you actually get it, and you're like, wow, this kind of sucks. But yeah.
Ashen One.
Okay, so... back to... I forget what that... oh! Burn Undead Bone Shard! I didn't forget! Back to wherever the hell that place is. Farron Keep Perimeter, apparently. Okay, now... I generally walk kind of slowly on my way over here, because every time you reset the area, you can actually see the Dark Wraiths walk past. And you can see that the Dark Wraiths and those other creatures that I always forget the name of are fighting. I was wondering if I had one of their weapons, because I think it would say their name. But anyways, Dark Wraiths and those other creatures are fighting. And it's different every time. I mean, you know, it just pits two enemies against each other. Well, two types of enemies against each other. So... uh-oh. I saw him kind of walking my way. I was like, no, no. But anyways, it just pits them against each other. So sometimes the Dark Wraiths win, sometimes the other dudes win. Sometimes it ends up being like almost a dead stalemate where they almost kill each other off simultaneously. Right now it looks like those guys are going to get fucked by the Dark Wraiths, like really, really hard. But what we're going to do is we're going to kind of sneak off the side here. And there's a couple enemies that we're going to kill. And a couple of items. And I'm going to hope that they're going to kill those Dark Wraiths, because I just really don't want to fuck with Dark Wraiths. At the very least, they should be injured. Biggest thing is I'm going to try not to aggro them, at least until the very last minute where I absolutely have to. And hopefully I won't forget, but I need to Ember before we go into that boss area, because there's an NPC summon, and he gives you a, what do you call it? He gives us a gesture. And as far as I know, it's the only place you can get it. So... fuck me. Looks like the Dark Wraiths won. If I'm lucky, they're at least really injured. And by this point, we can hear this clanging in the background. And cool how they set this up, because at first you're thinking, oh, it's the Dark Wraiths fighting those other dudes, but then once everything's dead, you realize it's not the Dark Wraiths, and it's like, okay, what's going on? But anyways, fuck me. I really don't want to fight him. If I get anywhere, yep. Oh, did I just aggro the one? Oh, that's helpful. You don't want to get hit by that. Oh, he got his armor. What is that? How does that compare to the Lothric shit? Not as good. I'm not really surprised. But it is pretty decent armor for being 9 units of weight. But anyways, that like grab attack he was trying to do just literally sucks the life out of you. Ooh, he's injured. Good. Hi, buddy. Hey, how's it going? Fuck me. Ooh. And these guys, if I remember... That is some good ragdolling. Also, for anyone that's curious, they legitimately do the ragdolling on purpose. Like, some of the ragdolling in the first game was just fucking ridiculous. And supposedly, I don't know if it was in an interview or something, but supposedly the creators actually got asked about it. And they were like, well, you know, it was funny, so we left it in. It's one of those things where it's like, yeah, we could fix it, but it's not hurting anything, so fuck it, let's leave it. So, yeah. But anyways, back to the important shit here. We are going to Ember, and there should be an NPC that appears here somewhere. I thought. Oh, there it is. Gothard. Or Gotthard, depending on how you want to pronounce it. And he will buy my sword. So now we've learned it. And that is actually one of my favorite gestures. Okay. So, I know I say this with like every boss, but I won't be surprised if I die a couple times. If I habitually die, I'm going to cut most of it out unless there's something worth showing. Like if I do something, if I die in a way that you can learn from it, I'm not going to cut it out, but hopefully I'll get it on the first try. We'll see. One of the best cutscenes in the game. Okay. Now, for the first part of this battle, there will actually be more than one of these guys. Oh, I almost backstabbed him. Come on, yes! There will be more than one of these guys starting to appear. Oh boy. And there's one now. And what's interesting is they will fight each other, but the only problem is they don't help. Fuck me. Oh, they definitely help fuck me. They don't help the overall damage to the boss, but they will kill each other. So they kind of remain at a constant amount of Abyss Watchers, more or less. Fuck you. Oh, holy shit. No! Back off. Oh, shit. I'm using way too many Estus. Ooh, shit. And I need to use more. Fuck. Okay, now the worst part about dying is having to wait for the fucking Dark Wraiths again and tiptoeing around because there's so many enemies in this first area. So obviously I'm going to cut that out, and beyond that, you know, we'll just be, well, we'll be seeing how many deaths it takes. If it takes a shit ton, maybe I'll do a death counter. Quick little montage of deaths. Oh hey, I just noticed, the Night of Sunlight talisman. So I'll read that real quick while I'm waiting for these fucking Dark Wraiths. Talisman bears the knight's own holy illustration, an emblem of his unwavering faith. Use of the talisman skill fills the user with similar steadfastness. So got the same effect as most of them, where it's harder to stagger you when you're getting hit, and if you use its skill while you're trying to cast miracles. And this item is related to, what was the other item we got? I think it was the bracers? No. It's related to the Armor of the Sun. One of the items of Solaire from the first game. Okay, this is attempt 2. Hopefully the count doesn't go too much higher. Those other ones come out of fucking nowhere. Definitely not gonna make it like either. I don't know how that was backstabbed, but I mean, I'm not gonna complain. This was going better. But I mean, this could change at any second. Notice his poise kind of sucks. There. Yeah, what I was saying there is his poise kind of sucks, so it is not too incredibly difficult to stagger him. But guess what? We're not fucking done. Now, the one cool thing about this is he just got way harder, but now you only have to deal with one of them. So, you know, it's one of those things where it's like 6 of one, half dozen of another. Like now he's way stronger. Kinda wanna grab my souls. And as you can see, he's got some hardcore fire damage rocking. But again, we're just dealing with the one. And that definitely makes a difference. Ow, you bitch. Backstab? Fuck yes. I highly recommend getting a couple hits in and making a quick retreat and kind of look at his tail, see what he's doing. Because he attacks fast and he can end your fucking HP really quick. And especially if you're using this NPC, when he's distracted by the NPC, that's really one of the best times to go after him. And if you're playing with other people, it really helps to have one or two people, because his attention is divided. When one person is kind of the object of his affection, someone else is attacking, and so on. Really want him to die before he kills Gotthard. Come on! Yeah, Gotthard lived. So we got Cinders of a Lord and Soul of the Wolfblood. Thank you, Gotthard. Okay. So, the only thing, let's get this before I forget. Watch me walk away and not do it. So remember that we went to the Deacons first and took care of that. And the reason is, this next area, after we get through this next area, if you don't have the, that doll, you basically have to backtrack and go get the doll. So that's why it's kind of nice to take care of the Deacons first. But, so, 2 tries. Not too bad, eh? So, next we'll be stopping at Firelink, and then we'll be heading into, I forget what this place is called. I want to call it the Catacombs, but that might be wrong. Anywho, I will see you guys next time. Like, comment, subscribe.